When does the sound start? Why is there Russian on the screen?
I can't explain. Just can't. Let's see.
Then Two-Face said, "Kirikas Vatikas Gagan." Hey, what's going on? It's Musicians Force Podcast. Once again, with half of Harlem Hayfield. I'm Mike Brandon Hughes behind the camera.
I thought it was over.
But wait,
I
there's
can move the
more.
slider up. Yeah. Oh, whoops.
I don't know. I kind of felt bad. I don't normally feel bad about much, but Harv messaged me earlier and he asked if I was going to the winery Friday. And after I got done talking to him, I even looked up. I didn't see anything on the Meerkats page. I didn't see anything on the winery page. So I was like, all
the
right.
winery is a bar. It's not a winery. It's a bar.
It's a
shitty
dive
bar.
bar.
And we love. Go ahead.
Yeah.
It's our favorite hometown dive bar.
Yep.
I don't know. So I was trying to think what the hell he was talking about or anything, but I just told him straight up. I was like, no, I'm not going to be coming out. I don't feel like, I just don't
And that
feel
wasn't
like,
just like, oh no, I won't be out tonight. It was like,
I don't want to come.
but he had
But
invited
the
you
thing
to
is,
a thing.
But the thing is, it's like, I don't, sometimes I don't want to be social.
Yeah.
You know, I see it. You can.
All right.
I'm trying.
Well, what did he want?
No, he just asked if I was going out. He was talking to me about the benefit thing for Brad's kid.
Oh, okay.
Stuff.
Yeah.
But then he was like, "You going to the winery Friday?" And I didn't see anything going on. But I just don't right now. I don't know. Okay, level with me. I might be an asshole. I don't know. But like I go through periods. I just don't want to be social. You know, and
That's
it's not
normal.
That's
it's,
fair.
It's not that I'm depressed or it's not that anything like here. Okay. And the reason why I say it's not that I'm depressed. Do you ever have people that my mom, I love her to death, but every once in a while, out of nowhere, she'll be like, "You okay?"
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." She's like, "Okay, you're quiet." I'm like,
yeah.
what do you want? I don't know what
Dude,
you want me to.
my mom used to do that too.
And
Really?
it comes from a place of parental concern, you know,
Sure.
It comes from a good place, but I don't have an answer. I'm fine. I'm staring at the same desk I stare at. I'm eating the same shit I eat for dinner all the night. Nobody, when you're young, nobody can explain to you what monotony is.
Right.
You have to experience
You experience it for
and
yourself.
Then, yeah, and then you're 45 and you're like, oh, fuck, this is monotony. This is day in, day out. And
Right.
it's for the rest of your life unless you get off your ass and do interesting shit.
Right.
But you still got to pay the bills. So 8 hours out of my day, I'm sitting there in the same desk, farting in the same chair, staring at the same screen, doing the same shit, you know?
Yeah.
And I like my job. Basically, I mean, I'm not micromanaged. I got a ton of time off, pays decent. I can pay my bills, do my thing and stuff. But it's not a passion, obviously, why we're doing the band and why we're doing the podcast and all this stuff. You want to create. But when it comes to people saying, "Are you okay?" I don't know how to communicate outwardly so that question doesn't come up. That I don't know if I should skip everywhere I go.
If I tell you I'm all right, believe me.
Yeah, I have no reason to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, why are you being defensive?
Yeah. Now
you know what I
you're-
mean?
yeah.
Now it's an issue, and you're like, what in the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I want to be an acceptable answer that
Yeah.
needs no reading into.
I want
I
fucking
want-
peace.
I want to be able to convey that sometimes when I get home, there's nothing going on up here.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking
White
nothing.
blank. Yeah.
And that keeps me happy because who hasn't seen the state of the fucking world? So if I can willingly turn off my brain
Yeah.
and
You know, I used
play
to
a game of Madden or something and just like stare at, let me.
when
Just
I
let me.
when I was married, I used to tell my wife, and you guys know who I'm talking about, but like I used to tell her, when I come home, you got to give me like an hour. Like when I get off work, my brain's going fucking crazy.
Right.
I've had customers calling me all day, just
I think that's fair.
wild shit. Just give me like an hour. Like, don't unload on me as soon as I walk in the door. And I won't do that to you either.
And see, I've been that person who's been like, I mean, as a kid, Especially like for sure when my dad got home, my mom would be like, you gotta give him a second. I'd be like, at school today, I do this monster. And he's just like, I was just in a water main, I was
exactly
I was underground in 30-degree weather,
trying
to
day.
fix a water main break.
Drown.
Yeah.
Can I just let me sit down for 2 seconds?
That's what I would tell her. Like, let me get in a shower. Let me get in a hot shower.
Yeah.
Let me sit down and have a beer.
I think
Just
it's
chill
healthy.
the fuck
I think
out.
that's healthy for people to establish that.
It is. No,
boundary.
and you have to, because otherwise
guideline.
you'll get, I mean, back when I got laid off from the paper and I was home all day and when I was running the studio, there were like 3 or 4 years there where she'd come home and I'd be like, let me tell you about all the shit I saw on the internet. And she's just like, I've been in an office all day with a bunch of fucking people.
And dude,
just
you know what?
Chill, baby.
It's interesting that, that's what she would say to you. I've been in an office all day, because I could never be in a fucking office all day long. And a lot of guys like me who do the kind of work that I do, which is like, construction shit. They talk shit or dog on people who are like office jobs, computer jobs, or whatever. And I'm like, fuck that, dude. I wouldn't be able to do it. Like, I would absolutely not have a job. I would have to be like on government assistance.
It's an acquired taste. It's a cushy life, but you do pay for it with the monotony.
Oh, bro,
for sure.
Mentally,
Yeah.
there is no
the
way.
boredom will eat you alive.
I couldn't do it. I could not. And not only that, like what I do, I bounce around all the time. When you work like construction shit, you're constantly in different places.
Yeah.
You go to Lowe's 3 times a day. Like, you're always in your truck going back and forth, always on the move.
If you even had to answer to a boss, you'd be fucked.
I would never. I wouldn't do it.
The same way. I'm ruined, dude.
I've said that for years. I'm totally ruined.
Yeah.
I could never punch. I haven't punched a clock in years. Like, I could never do it.
No.
I could never punch a clock.
And I'm there. I'm happy to do it. But other than that, I'm working on band stuff, or, you're not going to take a nap under the desk, as much as I've been tempted to sometimes. But
did I ever tell you about when I would sleep under desks at school in high school?
Uh-uh.
No.
So my
I'm not surprised at all, but no, go on.
My dad would when I first was getting ready to go to high school, I didn't know that anxiety existed, but for some reason I knew, like, I need to get there real fucking early so I can figure out where all my classes are, figure out where my locker's at. I don't want to be getting there at like 7:45 before the bell rings and being like my first day of high school trying to figure shit out. I was like my dad, he would leave for work at like 5 a.m. And I was just like, can you drop me off? And it was on the way. And he was like, yeah, I'll drop you off at school. That way you can get in super early. And so then I just got so used to that like that was the only time in my life that I've been like a consistent morning person was in high school, because I was just like, I just loved being able to get in there and settle in. And so I'd save my homework and just do it in the morning because there was no one else around.
Yeah.
And then like there were several days where I'd go out to the school and it'd be snowing out and shit. And so I'd finish all my stuff and it's like an hour before school starts. I'd go find an unlocked classroom somewhere like in a dark corner, and I would crack the window, and then I'd sit next to the heater. That way I was getting a little bit of the heat, a little bit of that cool air, and I would just pass the fuck out until I heard the bell. And I'd get up and be like, oh, shit, okay, I gotta go, and fucking hustle in. There was even one day I got there so early, it was before they called school. It was a snow day, and some janitor came in. I scared the fuck out of him, and he was just like, what are you doing down there? And I'm just like,
I'm good. I'm good. Hugh hunting.
Yeah. Yeah. So he had to drive me home because I didn't have a way to get home, and it was in a blizzard.
I don't use an alarm clock. I'm up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. And long time ago, I found out that if I can start my day doing a couple hours worth of whatever I want and end my day with a couple hours doing whatever I want, I can tolerate pretty much anything that goes on in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
Because I've got that me time in the morning, got my me
I'm
time
the
at
same
night.
way, dude.
I have to ease into the day and I ease back out of it.
Dude, even when I had
keeps you right, it keeps you mentally right.
When I had a regular like punch clock job, like when I first started having to do that long time ago, when I first got into the working world, I knew right away that like I had to be there at like 7 a.m,
Yeah.
And I knew right away, like, I can't function at this job at 7 a.m. I can't just get out of bed and go do it. And I realized
I don't know how people do that.
I have to have the time. So you know what I would do? I didn't know how to navigate that. And so I tried all kinds of shit. And what I ended up doing, I worked in a factory at the time, and I would take my acoustic guitar and I would put it in my car and drive to the factory and park way the fuck out in the back 40. And I'd have like a Staley thermos of coffee, and I would I would get there like 2 hours early.
That's
and
cool.
sit in my guitar with the heater on and write songs with my acoustic with the back seat down and just chill in my, because that way I knew I wouldn't be late for work.
Hell
Yeah.
And
That's
I did
genius.
I thought it was crazy at the time, and that's why I parked way out so nobody would see what I was doing.
Yeah.
But like, I really didn't know how to live that kind of life, you know.
From an
'cause-
outsider's viewpoint, that would look wild.
yeah.
But it's also like,
Well, I came
fuck it,
from
I'm
a
just-
life where we stayed up all night playing video games and writing songs and shit, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was like, there's no way if my alarm goes off at 6:30, I'm gonna even make it. There's no, because I don't have the discipline for that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's when I learned. I'm like you. I have to have
I gotta get up early.
a couple hours of.
I wish I had that. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. I'm still every morning. I'm like, I hate this. I don't want to be up at this time.
Why am I still
I
alive?
just don't. I don't like it. And so, like, what I try to do every day is get up at 6, be ready to go at 7. So I've got an hour.
If I were you, and and I had that drive, I'd have my coffee, I'd have my music going, and that was like 45 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like a crazy traffic drive. It's in the middle of interstate in the middle of Illinois. So like it's fairly soothing, I guess.
It's that is something that I do get to really ease into the day, because it's an hour drive from door to door, and so even though I have to get right to it, I still have an hour to listen to a podcast.
Yeah,
and
you jump,
get my
you jump
thoughts
out of bed,
together.
get and then you jump in the car, and then for an hour.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And
Talking
then
about
and
people
then,
that come to work and their hair's still wet from the shower. They just got up, jump in the shower quick, and go.
I'd quit. I couldn't do it.
I don't really set myself any strict guidelines. Like some days I'll wake up and I'll work on band flyers. I'll make coffee and then sit down and work on band flyers. Or I'll get up and I'm like, I get a lot of my housework done between 5 and 7 a.m. Because I'll get up and be like, while the coffee's going, I'll knock these dishes out.
it makes
real
sense,
quick
yeah.
and shit
You're
like-
already up.
Yeah. I'm
And then when
already
you
up.
come home, that shit's done.
and
you're
it's
like,
done. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that is nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like I've got a lot of my housework scheduling stuff automated in my head. Like I change my sheets once a week. Whenever Lucy goes back to her mom's house, I've got joint custody of a dog. I'm that kind of white guy. But whenever Lucy goes back to her mom's house, then I change my sheets because she sleeps in the bed with me, but I don't want to sleep in here all weekend.
Sure.
So it gives me a reason. Plus, most people don't change their sheets enough, anyways. Nasty ass,
what's funny is that like
brown ass pillowcase.
I live
Mhm.
here with Mikey right now and for a while, and but when we go on the road, with the band, I'll notice like I'll be doing shit like up where I'm at, like cleaning this, like vacuuming shit, and then I can hear shit downstairs. And I hear like all this fucking rustling and shit going on. And this whole fucking house is spotless the day we fucking leave, because I think we both share that. Like
You
when-
want to come home to a
when
clean
I
house.
get back to wherever my fucking place is that I chill, like I
Dude,
want
when
it.
we come off the road, I don't want to do shit the
No.
next day.
Exactly.
But it's funny though, because like I do that, and I've noticed him doing it too.
Yeah.
It's the cleanest this place ever is the day we leave to go on the road.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Why come home to a mess?
Mm-hmm.
You're already gonna have laundry to do for fucking loads.
Yeah.
So, Doug just messaged me that Decatur Bears fundraiser just got moved to March 21st.
We're gonna have to.
So I don't know.
we need
if
to talk to
that
David.
Is possible? Yeah, we need to talk to Dave.
He was
'cause I
talking
don't-
late March, early April.
Yeah, we don't have any dates yet from him, right?
And I'm not playing the Bears fundraiser. I'm not skipping
I'm not
Birmingham, Alabama. And,
yeah.
Right. Oh, we're gonna be out of town first and foremost. But if we're in town, I want to do it.
I do
Yeah, for
too.
sure.
I do too.
I want to go see some semi-pro football games. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
So we got that. We had another one come up in like September, the Kansas or
Yeah,
Wherever that
the Middle of Everywhere Festival.
Yeah, that's
and then we're doing
Labor Day weekend.
Jazz Up Front in a couple weeks.
With
right?
Liv Joy.
On Valentine's Day.
On
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. On
It's
the
a
14th.
video release party.
Yeah,
That'll be
Liv
dope.
Joy. We played with her before
Yeah.
at Jazz.
Yeah.
And man, she was great. She was awesome.
Oh, she's
and she's a
awesome.
sweetheart.
That was an awesome show.
That was a great show. And her
That girl can sing.
the MC dude that was with her, he was fantastic too, man. He
Yeah.
was getting the crowd hyped up. That was dope.
That was a really fun night. That night, so you remember the weird Salvador Dali mask that I've got, like the rubber
Oh,
mask.
yeah.
You have how many of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
How
gonna
many
give
you're
a-
down to? Because
I'm-
we keep throwing them away.
I'm gonna give you throwing them away.
I've thrown away a couple.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, my wife's gonna be so upset. She bought those for me at the.
As soon as I knew you had a bunch of them, I started tossing
you know
a
what?
couple
Hey,
of them.
that's fair. I've been wondering.
They're not confetti dicks. They don't need to be everywhere.
Yeah, they are.
Well, I was stashing them, but my wife saw them. I think they were at the like Five Below place, you know, or like whatever, the everything under $1 or whatever. There was a box that had 5 of them. It was there were sets. It was that mask and a giant red jumpsuit.
That sounds like something you would
It's
want.
some serial killer shit.
Yeah.
Are kids dressing up like Salvador Dali for
she
Halloween?
bought that while we were in New York, and she almost express shipped it to me to New
Your
York.
wife knows you
Yes.
like a
She's an
motherfucker, dude.
accomplice.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, because she was like, "There's 4 here, so you could probably convince the other guys to wear them too, and then like go into the room with Keenan or something."
Yeah, she
Look,
knows you.
This is what Hugh is the field agent.
I know. I know.
She's the guy in
She's
the chair.
intelligent.
She is the guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
She's the
just
guy
like,
in the chair. He's like,
Hey.
I got some more. I got another package.
She's,
coming.
she's like doing a drop, a loop
Yeah.
drop.
She's the intelligence officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's doing retcon.
Yeah. He's the Manchurian candidate.
Yeah.
So I
She's like, Hugh, goblin mode. He's like, yeah.
He's like,
yeah. So I had
grab
that.
this flaming log.
so Liv Joy.
So yeah.
So Liv Joy, dude.
I had that mask on
Yeah.
in the green room. And I was in the green room and I was just tinkering with Keenan's bass because it was down there. And then I heard some people coming down because Keenan was going to get his bass. That's why I had it on. And so I threw the mask on real quick and I was standing there. And Liv comes through the door and she's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry." Scared the fuck out of her. And I'm just like,
Oh my
"This is a great
God.
first impression. How you
Yeah.
doing? I'm Hugh, the keyboardist. I'm not a murderer."
Well, she's down in Nashville.
Yeah, she moved to Nashville.
That was in Bloomington, Illinois. She's in Nashville
Yeah.
now. She's doing her thing down there musically and doing quite well from what I understand.
Yeah. Seems like she's getting some footing.
Yeah. And so she talked to us about doing a collaboration at Jazz.
She wanted to do
and
like a
Yep.
hometown show.
Homecoming. Yeah.
Homecoming.
It's a music video release for her.
For Body Like Me,
Yeah.
which is a song she released, I think, 4 years ago.
Yeah, online she said it was 4
finally
years
made
ago.
a video for it.
It's a fucking badass song.
It's a banger of a song. Like
It
that's been in my rotation for a while on Spotify. Like I might just
She's
like
got
on my
legit
everything
good
playlist.
music,
Bro,
man.
she's like got
does.
really good, like kind of rocky, bluesy, soulful
Yeah.
music, and that girl can sing.
Yeah,
Good
for
God,
sure.
she can sing.
And it's gonna be really fun because she's got a band down in Nashville, but they can't come up for this show.
Mhm.
And so she asked us, "Would you guys be down to, play
Back
the
some
show with
tracks,
me?
yeah.
And then also I'll come up and do some harmonies and stuff, do Holding On
Holding
to
On to
Heaven, do
Heaven, yeah.
Jocelyn's parts."
Pretty good.
And so I was just like, that sounds fun as hell. I mean, because I like learning. I mean, I haven't lost the luster of doing covers. Like everyone else in this band who's been playing cover bands
We're
for
slightly jaded.
Yeah, you guys are jaded. Where I'm just like, oh, I like learning new stuff. And so to have an original artist come and be like, hey, do you want to and it wasn't like, hey, take these songs and learn them note for note.
Oh yeah, she
Hugh, you're
said
gonna
put
sit
your
down.
own spin on
Yeah,
it.
she was just
Hayfield to find
like,
them.
Hayfield this shit up, and it was like,
I was
oh,
like,
that's awesome.
they're kind of honored that
Yeah,
she
hell
thought of
yeah.
us. And
Yeah.
the other thing is, when I was talking to her on the phone about this whole thing, I forgot to tell you this, but she asked me where we were from, and she didn't know that we were close. She
Okay.
thought that we were like touring through.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
And so that even
we
makes
do give that impression.
Well,
that,
little perceived
that
value,
makes
yeah,
it
yeah.
even more endearing that like, hey, I wanted, and I thought of you guys to do
yeah,
this style of music with me.
for
you know?
sure.
That
So,
was pretty cool.
oh, dude, that place will be jammed for
That's
this
what I'm
thing.
saying.
Yeah.
When she now she's coming home from Nashville,
Yeah.
and she's doing this music video, which she's been sharing clips online, and it looks cool as shit.
Yeah,
Like, did you see the footage?
I saw some of the behind the scenes.
She's on like a
stuff.
soundstage.
Yeah.
I'm really
I
curious
saw like
to
different
find out.
set pieces in different
Yeah.
areas and stuff.
I saw
I'm
she was in like
Hugh
some
would have
sort
a field
of
day with that shit.
like loft apartment or something with brick walls and
Yeah.
like super
Yeah.
high ceilings or something.
But she was like outside of like a bodega or something, and the camera
In the
pulled out.
background.
In the background was a fake store in the middle of like a like a soundstage.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
I don't think I
just
saw
like,
that.
I was like, oh shit, they're doing interior exteriors. I was just like, oh, I need this. Yeah. Like I'd fucking kill to have a soundstage.
So yeah, if you're in Bloomington, come to Jazz Up Front.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
February
Make it nice
14th.
and romantic for you.
You can call me to tease, boy, get down on your knees. You'll be begging me, please. Ooh, 'cause you ain't seen nobody like me.
All right, this was something I was trying to show you last time, and everything was.
Is this
being
part of the
an
quiz?
Asshole. No, this isn't.
Okay.
No, the quiz thing's over.
I don't want to watch a folder called cringe. Okay, good.
Especially Hugh's folder called
Huge
Cringe.
folder called cringe. God, what am I?
Hey, that guy was in the bar at the View in Clinton, Iowa.
Hold on.
He called and said, "There's a pony in here." I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I
"What?"
forgot about the pony
I was like,
in the view.
somebody just brought a
What
horse
the
into
fuck?
this bar.
Somebody-
That's
Did
what
you
I
ask-
said.
Did you ask him why the long face?
Dude, I was sitting in my truck with Graham because that's when I still smoked cigarettes, and we were sitting in my truck smoking before we played. And literally, they walked right in front of us and went into that fucking bar. And Graham didn't see it. And I was like,
We gotta go back inside.
I said, "Did you see that?" And he goes, "What?" I said, "Dude, somebody literally just walked a horse inside that bar." And he goes, "Fuck you."
No, you didn't. Shut up. Yeah.
I was like, "I swear to God, let's go inside."
Okay. You
Hey,
guys,
Hugh, have you ever thought about doing better?
you guys remember when the Batman clip played just fine, right?
Why does
Yeah.
it say big every time?
Because
you-
he had that pulled up when I was
Yeah,
trying
what
to
is
be
this?
serious.
I forgot. That's right.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
you were talking.
I don't. Sometimes I don't want to be social.
Yeah.
You know, I see it. You can.
I'm supposed to be able to just plug the USB into this,
Uh-huh.
and it's supposed to just set it and let me assign a channel to that, but I didn't have time to fuck with
It's
it
just
today.
like my recording shit.
Oh,
It
there
drives
you
you fucking nuts until
Yeah.
you finally figure it
yeah,
out.
I just have to spend the time on
Yeah.
it. But
Man, we've made a lot of progress though.
exactly. And speaking of progress, something we can acknowledge, you know, we've changed up the look for the podcast a few times. Another change tonight. There's a little bit more depth
Yeah.
of color and shit, hopefully.
This light's not blinding. I love that.
Yeah.
So this is better for you guys?
Way
Yeah.
better.
I mean, it's still cold as shit down here.
It
But
is
yeah.
very cold.
That's
down
why
here.
we have are we recording? Me and
Yeah.
Mike have our hoods on
Yeah.
because it's been like
I
seriously
left
like
my coat on this whole
below
time.
zero fucking temperatures
We're in
here.
the igloo tonight, trying to
So.
earn your subscription. So hit that subscribe button.
Smash
Yep.
some motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and take her home.
All right, so this has been Musicians Force Podcast with half of Harlem Hayfield. We hope you enjoyed the episode, and we hope you tell all your friends about us so they come and watch too. In the meantime, like, comment, most importantly,
Smash.
subscribe to the channel. We got some behind-the-scenes stuff
Oh yeah.
that we probably just put it out recently, so
Yeah.
you should go find that.
I actually have it on this
Oh,
thumb
there you
drive
go.
for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, all right. See you next time.
Later.
Peace.